Hey, welcome back. I'm a little frustrated that I just lost my audio from yesterday. I recorded an episode. You could see I was exploring Meridia. I lost an episode, the audio, right at the beginning. Everything was working fine, and then right at the beginning of the episode, I moved the microphone closer to me, and then it just stopped recording. It's frustrating. Sometimes it does that. I don't know why. Anyway, but this week's gonna be good. I was kind of funny because the recording that I lost, I was talking about how this has been a good week, and it's fine. It's stupid. Nothing of value was lost. But yeah, today's Saturday. I don't usually like recording on Saturdays. It just feels it's a little off. Like it's 2 o'clock and it's a little weird. It's still sunny out and stuff. I don't know. But today's cloudy and it's kind of like a nice cold day. I got my blanket on. And it's just gonna hopefully be like a nice, comfy, relaxed week of recording, but not starting out great, losing an episode. I'm gonna keep checking the audio and be like, is it recording? Is it recording? Check. Sorry. What happened? What happened to my throat? So yeah, it's been a good week. I've been feeling better. The main thing is I had a couple interviews last week, which was nice. It's just nice, progress, to feel progress and to be like you're not stuck. I guess that's what I've been feeling, like I've just been stuck. I don't know what to do. Even if you don't like the interviews, it's like you're just practicing and getting better. Whoa, what's he doing? Just feels like you're working towards something, and it's helpful. It's helpful. It's very helpful. For my mental health. To at least just distract myself and just be doing something. So I had a couple interviews. That's what I kind of talked about. Should I talk about it again? I guess. It's weird because I have a ton of notes because I haven't recorded in a while, but this isn't even one of my notes, but whatever. Yeah, the thing I was thinking about this, I had an interview on Wednesday. It's with a small company, super small. There's only 20 people that work there. And it seems like a fine company though. I interviewed with the HR person. How do I get there? And she was like, oh, you'll meet with the finance person next week, and if he likes you, basically, then I probably would get the job, I guess. I don't know. Wait, how do I do this? It's a puzzle. Is it maybe like that? Okay. So, the thing I was kind of talking to the therapist about, I'm worried. I'm not worried about the things you're supposed to be worried about. I'm worried about, oh, do I like this? I don't know. I'm not worried about, the accounting stuff. Oh, am I going to like the accounting? And am I going to like the challenges or whatever? I'm just worried about the social part of it. That's what I'm always the main top thing. Am I going to like being around people every day? And because I think maybe the HR person was kind of overselling it and being she thought that I would like this part of it, but she's like, oh, we're really close, and And we like working in teams and meeting and working together and teaching each other. But that kind of stresses me out. I'm like, that's not really a selling point for me. I don't know what to do here. I thought maybe you did something like this, but no. Whatever, maybe I could go somewhere else. The thing I told the therapist is just... I'm afraid it's gonna be like high school. I don't know. Yeah, I guess that's what it's kind of the fear is. Like, I feel it's weird to talk about the same thing 2 days, or like right after the other. I don't know. I feel like I'm doing a worse job today than I did yesterday. or last time. We'll try. We'll keep trying. I would be a bad teacher. Teachers have to say the same thing every day. But I'm like, I just said this 10 minutes ago, and now I gotta say it again to new people. I'm afraid it's gonna be like high school, where you go in every day and you have all these people there. And she was like, well, isn't that what you do now at your current job? And I was like, well, they kind of know me, and it's only one person in the office. It's not like I have to go in every day and talk to people and be like, hey, what's up? And like, were you ready for that meeting today? We're gonna do such a good job. I'm worried about that. And then part of it's like, well, maybe you'll get better at socializing if you're forced to do it. But I'm just like, what if I don't fit? Like, I never seem to fit with people. Like, what if they talk to me and I don't like talking to them, or I can't talk to them? And then it's just going to be awkward and weird, and they're not going to like me, and... I don't know. Like, I think she's kind of over, and so I'll just see what the finance director's like, because I'm going to be working with him more than the HR person. I think she was just kind of trying to sell the job, like, oh, we're all friends, and we like being around each other, and we got a good team. She's trying to, like, sell me on it. But maybe the director's like, yeah, you just do your job, and come in, and we have meetings once in a while, and that's it. Because I had another interview. I don't know, I got a weird feeling. The point of this is, like, if you're like me, hopefully you get the feeling, like, hopeful, and not like, oh, if this idiot can get an interview, then I can get an interview, and I can get a job, and I can get, like, an apartment. That's kind of the whole point of this whole channel. It's like, if this idiot can do it, then I can do it. If anybody ever started... So, Vault, I know, Vault, you might be the only person watching, but I don't want you to feel bad, like, oh, he's getting an interview and I want an interview. I hope it doesn't come across ever that way. I want it to be more hopeful. Like, I've been looking for a job for 2 years and I haven't found anything. And now I'm finally getting something, and it's like, if you try, you could do it too. I don't want to be that guy. If you put your mind to it, I mean, just do what you gotta do. I don't know what the point is. Maybe you were like me before, and you're like, I don't even want a job, and I don't know. I hope it is a little bit more hopeful and not depressing. Like, sometimes when I watch people's videos and they're like trying to be uplifting like that, they're like, oh, you can, if I could do it, you could do it. I'm like, but you're not me. You don't know me. You don't know how hard it is for me to do stuff. I could never do that. Like, oh, sure, you could do it. Look, you're doing it. But I never done it. Like, you have proof that you can do it because you just did it. But I've never done it, so how could I do it if I've never done it? I don't know. That might not make sense, but I think most people really, I don't know, whenever you look at the comments of videos like that, it's always so nice. Like, oh, you're so helpful for me. And sometimes I feel like, it didn't help me at all. This person's not like me, so it doesn't apply. They're not helping me. Nobody's like me. But that's the point. I don't know, I got a little self-conscious talking about like, oh, look at all my interviews, and I got all these interviews. They're not great interviews. It's with this stupid government job and this job, and it's nothing. But it's something. So that's the point. I kind of wanted to, I just read Ecclesiastes, the book in the Bible, and it's the first book. I guess I like Job and Psalms, but I really liked it, and it's kind of a good, I'll talk about it more tomorrow, but it's a good lead in from what I'm talking about now, because it's like all about meaningness and meaninglessness. I don't know where to go. Should I go up from the top? I've got 3 minutes left, right? Sound is good, okay. But I'm just living, and I'm doing it, and I'm trying, and that's all you can do. So, it's going. The past year was rough. It was rough. It's been getting better. It's just, yeah. I mean, I'm gonna get another job, and it's gonna be fine. I'm gonna be happy, right? I don't know. Yeah, there's like a thing here. I have to go the other way. I can't go this way. Well, at least I made progress yesterday, so I could. But yeah, I had a funny anecdote. I tried to do this yesterday, but at the job interview on Wednesday, it was a Microsoft's Teams thing, and I've never been here. I don't know how to tell stories. Like, this is a funny, like, if someone was a better, funnier comedian person, they could tell the story in, like, a funny way. But I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to tell stories. Am I just stuck here forever? What? What's going on? Oh. So I was doing the interview on my computer, my laptop, and I got it all set up, and I thought that it was plugged in, but it turns out, I don't know what happened. It was plugged in, but it just wasn't charging. So like 5 minutes into the interview, the computer just turned off. And that was stressful. But the lady was nice about it. She was like, oh, you could just call me and we'll just do it over the phone. It's no big deal. It didn't really it didn't really make me anxious. I guess maybe part of it was like I don't know if I even really want that job. Like what I was talking about before. So maybe I'm just like, yeah, whatever. Because if I was more anxious about it, I'd be like, oh, she's saying it's fine, but like, oh, this guy can't even work a computer. How are we gonna hire him? Can't do any accounting stuff. Can't even work on a computer. But it was fine, and she said I'm gonna meet with the director next week, so. But like, I wish I could tell a story. Like I was talking to my parents about the interview, and I didn't mention that story because I'm like, I don't know how to tell it. That could have been like a funny thing to tell them, like, oh, like it was like crazy, and oh, I don't know. You're supposed to tell people that stuff, but I was just like, oh no, it's fine, because it was. I guess I was worried that they would worry about it and be like sad or something. If I told them, they wouldn't think it was funny. They'd be like sad about it, because when I tell it, it would just sound sad. I don't know. I guess that's it for today. I gotta get to my radio recording. Well, I lost one day. What are you gonna do? So how was that? But okay, it's Saturday. I don't like recording on Saturdays, but today is okay. I'm just gonna take a nice little nap. Can you see my Jets blanket? Where's the football? Whoa. You can't see it. Jets. Yeah, this week was really nice, but it would have been nicer if the Nets won yesterday. They lost to the Celtics. They're still up 2-1, but I'm worried about them. But yeah, I have to do my wave, but it's under the blanket. See you tomorrow. Bye.